The entire framing of this tweet is really idiotic and does a really poor job of explaining what the article it was meant to promote is even about. But what really pisses me off is this framing generally and how it will not go away no matter how hard we try. And by framing, I mean a very specific type of financial advice that is very individually blaming you, whether it be avocado toast or lattes. It very much puts the onus completely on the individual and their spending habits for being the reason why they cannot be financially successful. And the whole reason this framing exists is because it protects a very specific idea, which is the meritocracy. It's this belief that the system is fair, and if you work hard, you will get ahead no matter what. But if you don't do well financially, it is completely your fault and you're the only one to blame. And the entire narrative requires individual blame to function because the alternative is admitting that the system and the math doesn't work anymore. It's basically admitting that the meritocracy is a myth and it doesn't work. And I think a lot of people, especially like institutions, are not willing to admit that. So they just keep perpetrating these same lines over and over and over again, where they believe like discipline can get you to a house when housing has become so unaffordable for people. And so every few years, they'll just find this like new item. I guess it's like rotisserie chickens now, even though those are quite affordable, for young people to scold them about. And every time it reframes the same structural crisis as a personal spending problem, when yes, you do have a level of agency with your spending, but it ignores the structural factors that you are currently operating in. It lets the system off the hook. And what happens is people will internalize this. Even if you look at this and think this is stupid, if you see enough of this type of content, you will internalize it and you'll start to feel guilty about things instead of thinking about what is the environment I'm in and what are the big money moves or the big way I can reshape my relationship with money. The math is the math. The chicken is not the problem here. So I just wish this framing would die.